Welcome back to the West Brom view, and the Baggies have played like Barcelona in that second half at Huddersfield. This week, they have got the challenge of Bristol City. Of course, it's the Gardner-Hickman derby. So let's preview it all with Dan, our Baggies fan, and Sam, our resident Robin. How are you, Dan, first of all?
I'm very well, especially after yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a great result finally in the end.
We'll chat about your first win at Huddersfield for a long time. And then, Sam, how are you? Looking forward to going to the Hawthorns?
I'm not too bad, thank you, Mark. And yourself?
Not too bad at all. I'll pop you out for a second and have a chat to Dan, and then we'll bring you back, mate, in a second. Okay, Dan, first half, game of two halves doesn't do this game justice, does it? What was the difference? What was the difference? And what do you think he did at half time to turn it on his head?
He must have stuck a rocket up him at half time, because that first half was dreadful. It was almost as bad as the weather. It just poured it down. But I just really don't know what the hell was going on in that first half. Their goal, Palmer should have definitely done better, considering the 3 worldies he pulled off in the second half. But yeah, we just... I'm sure at one point we were stuck in our own half for a good 20 minutes. We just couldn't get out. Huddersfield just constantly pressed us and we just couldn't handle it. We tried playing out from the back. It didn't work. Tried hoofing it forward. It didn't work. And ultimately, we got away with it, only to go in at half-time at 1-0 down. And Carlos must have shouted at him, give him a good old hairdryer treatment, and come out the second half and completely different. Straight away got like the early goal. And then, honestly, it was the most scrappiest goal I've ever seen us score, but I weren't bothered if they all count. And then Akaya Kushlu has an absolute thunderbolt that flies in. You know, I've never seen him strike a ball like that at all. You wouldn't expect a player like him to score that. You'd expect maybe like a Mowat or a John Swift, but not him.
It's incredible, isn't it? And Mikey Johnston, 6 goals from 7 shots on target. God, when he shoots, he scores, doesn't he? I mean, is this guy going to be the difference between you potentially going to the Wembley and not?
Yeah, he's signed for us, and he's just completely. He's just class. He's like the Championship Robin. He's like the right-footed Robin. Just cuts inside, goal. But then, Huddersfield actually done their homework on him and prevented him from cutting inside. But it didn't matter because he went down the other end and went the other side and scored with his left foot. So it's just stop him if you can.
Yeah. Before we talk about Bristol City, can we also talk about QPR? And,
I knew this was coming.
To be fair, when I saw it for the first time from one of the angles, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't one of those handballs that you go, "Oh, that's a handball." But then, the more you watch it from different angles,
it's ridiculous,
you think, yeah. I mean, is it fair that West Brom got away with one there?
Got away with absolute murder. I mean, at first I thought that's a world-class save that is from Palmer, and then you see it on the replay. It's like, how have we managed to get away with that? It was so blatant as well, and every time I see it, I just laugh about it because it's just. Is that how bad the referee is getting now? Where it's a blatant handball, and blatant handball penalty, sending off. See you later, game over. But he hasn't seen it. But then as well, you got to look at the QPR players that have stood round it. They're all. They've got their head in their hands thinking, it's a great save. So, and to be fair, no one actually appealed for it.
Yeah.
The referee gave a corner and nothing happened.
Yeah. I think we can be fair to the referee. I mean, QPR won't like this, but again, it wasn't one of those where you go, that's definitely a handball and how's he missed it? Just the TV angles and, just how it was obscured, didn't look handball straight away, but when you watch it and slow it down, you think, my goodness, he is. Kipre has got. West Brom fans can't moan at any referee decisions now for the remainder of the season.
I was going to moan about the penalty against Birmingham City early on in the season, but I can't say anything now after that.
All right, let's bring in the opponents then this weekend. Sam. Goodness me, this is not a happy hunting ground for you, the Hawthorns. It's it's a very difficult ground for you to go to the best of times. But one win in 30 years here. What is it about visiting this ground that means the Robins don't turn up?
Yeah, well, to be fair to West Brom's always been a bigger side than us, haven't they? And it's like a fear factor when we go there.
Yeah. In the reverse fixture, though, Albion, this is the only game where Albion failed to register a shot on target in all season, all games. So actually, they found the trip at Ashton Gate incredibly difficult. So Sam, do you hold up some hopes for this weekend?
Definitely. And like last season, we beat them twice at home. We could go there on the back of a few poor performances, but we got 3 points Saturday, so there's a little bit of hope there.
Okay, Dan, the Huddersfield game was the first time that Baggies have come back from going a goal down to win this season. Does that just give you hope then for the remaining 9 games that actually this team are made a bit of sterner stuff now, that goals aren't going to be complete setbacks? Because usually when you've conceded, especially away from home, you don't often go on to win or draw them.
Well, I mean, it's about time really that we come from a goal behind to actually win a game. Because there's been that many games now where we've gone a goal down and heads have sort of dropped and the game's got away from us. But like I said, second half, it was just completely different side, complete turnaround. He made a few tweaks and it worked. But saying that though, Sam, Wolves haven't beat us at home for God knows how many years, and then they rocked up and still managed to win. So there's still hope for you there, pal.
Yeah. And Andy Vyman can't play at the weekend.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. But
how do you find Vyman?
I'm still not a fan. Still not a fan of him at all. Still don't rate him.
I think we got the better of Bill getting Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, you definitely have.
Yeah.
We've been robbed.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some score predictions from you both then. Baggies against Bristol City. Dan, you go first.
Considering our home form is actually a lot better than our away form, I'll probably go for a 2-0 win.
Okay. Sam?
I think, unfortunately, there's nothing left for us to play for now this season, but I think we're going to lose 3-1 up at West Brom at the weekend. Well, they got to get to the playoffs, haven't they? The pressure's on them now.
Okay.
You think the pressure's on us?
We're back on the beach, will you, Sam? All right. Thank you very much, both of you. Cheers for joining us. We'll catch you next week.
Thank you. See you later.